So when it comes to the government, they love to take things away. Because some days it's your free speech, and other days it's your life. Because the article says that Labour are being called to reveal how many pensioners will pass away as a result of the winter fuel payment being means tested. That's exactly as it sounds as well. Like we've reached the point in society where charities have to ask the government how many people are going to move on. Almost as if it's like a freedom of information request. Like it's just that impersonal to the government. And just as it says there, it says earlier this year, Chancellor Rachel Reeves confirmed that the up to £300 in energy bill assistance will no longer be made universal. And I'm sure you can remember that it was 10 million pensioners that was going to impact. Like, that's a lot of people. Like, you think about the overall UK population. They say it's what, like 70 odd million on paper. 10 million people just losing assistance. That is an awful lot of people. I mean, even then, we call them people and it just sounds so generic. These are people's grandmas and grandpas. Like, I know it's cliche to say, but they're great-grandparents as well. Some of them probably were Labour voters as well. And now they're just watching Keir Starmer and Rachel Reeves just take this away. And it says that this week, Pensions Minister Liz Kendall revealed the results of the government's impact assessment, which found that 100,000 pensioners will fall into poverty in the next 2 years. Like, you imagine that. Just 100,000 pensioners falling into poverty. And this is from the government as well. Like, they're the people that are supposed to be fixing this. And that 100,000 as well. The important thing to remember is that that's from the government which is currently in power. So they've really got an interest in making sure that these numbers are low. Or at least low on paper. So when they tell you it's 100,000, just as we've always seen from the government before, you know it's going to be higher than that. Like double, triple? I really wouldn't be surprised if it's on that level. And then it goes on to make a pretty good point. It says that criticism has been levied on the lack of transparency over how the NHS will be affected with all of this. And that really is a good point, like I said. Because the thing is, right, like if they take away the safety net, you don't just get colder homes. Like, obviously that is like the direct consequence. But then you'll have pensioners using hospital beds more. It's just all of the little things that you don't really see. Like, we've got the direct consequences. And then we have the indirect ones as well. So I think realistically, I think Labour's numbers are pretty dodgy. To be fair, they're actually pretty dodgy on a good day. But I think this 100,000 number, I really wouldn't be surprised if it's far higher. And if you enjoyed this video, shining light on the impact that Labour's actually having on the country, if you enjoyed all of this, then I would highly recommend to become one of the 54,436 subscribers.
This country has gone crazy.